Before I let you go, Zacho, GNCC prep. When does that start?
It doesn't actually.
Oh, you're done?
Yep, I'm done.
What?
Yeah.
You're so mysterious, Zacho. Like I don't understand you sometimes. Like we're friends and you just drop this on me.
Well, I thought I'd just keep it for the show.
Because you told me not that long ago, like you're back in. You were back in.
Yeah. Well, honestly, the problem is like it's been a great experience. It's been fun to be in that world. I'm super thankful to Yamaha and to Randy, my boss, to give me the opportunity and everybody that was part of the program. But realistically, I can't do it. I can't do it all in unless I live in
South Carolina. Yeah.
Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
South Carolina, West Virginia, one of those places, and I'm just not in a place in my career where I'm going to ask my family to uproot and move there for potentially 2 more years of racing, and I'm just not going to take the money and be, what in my mind feels like half-assed. So I decided that it's time to move something different. I don't really have anything going for next year yet, so it's been a super fun excursion. I had one decent result the whole year at the start of the collection, and I gave it my best. I really did. I've put a lot of effort into it. I had a incredible, actually, off-season last year, and just one little hiccup ruined my season this year. I feel like it would have been probably a little bit of a different story. Maybe I wouldn't have been winning or killing it, but I definitely would have been somewhere in the hunt there. And I just struggled to come back from my arm injury in a timely fashion to get results this year. And, out of fairness to everyone, I don't want to continue to take their money and, make a mess for them. So I'm going to hang up the GNCC boots.
Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, I never really got a good shot at it, You've always been a fan of off-road and all that, and you never really got your shot that you wanted.
But to be honest, the level there is a bit like the level in Supercross and Motocross. When I used to do it in 2013, when I was doing 6 days and doing some hair scrambles in 2012, and, basically the exact same level of racing then that I'm doing now, it's a different world.
Sure.
The kids that I was racing this year, a lot of them grew up on Super Minis racing GNCCs, and they're literally still the same track. So I'm out there. I learned the track by like the fifth lap, like 2.5 hours into the race, and they're like, they already know where we're going when we're riding e-bikes on Saturday. So that was definitely the biggest challenge for me was trying to learn the tracks and learn the properties and knowing where I'm at all the time. Those guys know those places so well. And when I was doing it before, when I was, getting on the podium and stuff, I was racing more like almost like weekend warriors. There was only a couple money, so the whole thing's leveled up just like all sport has. And it would take me a really, really long time to be on that level. I think it's a gnarly sport at the moment.
Yeah, it is. Those guys don't fool around. Absolutely not. No.
I'm assuming you have something deep in the back of your head that we're going, this could be, do you have anything? What is that? About, hey, that could be kind of cool. I'd like to do that. And here in the next.
I think he's going to follow the vintage two-stroke world championship.
I would like to do that. Yeah. I've talked to Wobbs about that a little bit. Haven't really set anything in stone for that, but that would be cool.
Yep.
I'm going to hopefully do, be at some GNCCs with the team and race some morning races or something just to hang out. I actually, at the snowshoe race this year, I did some, I don't even know what you would really call it to understand it, but chase riding on the bicycle for the guys, and they were like, man, you're really good in that. So I would really like to do some of that again this year and just kind of help the team out a little bit because they were super gracious and super awesome to me. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, Zacho, you can maybe. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
A little bit of that.
Yeah.
World Championship. I would like to do that. And I don't really know. I'm trying to take some time and not rush into anything. And just see where it takes me.
What about like just can you get paid for those daily Twitter polls? Is there anything? Is there any money in that? Do we know?
Yeah, making like $200 a day with the activation I've been getting.
Nice.
Just, I'm not.
There's
I'm
a lot
totally-
of there's a lot of upset people. You're getting upset people for polls. It's the world we live in.
I thought it was gonna go a lot smoother, but there's like, and also, dude, like I really had in my mind that they were all gonna be like 70-30 or worse, like 70-30, 80-20,
Yeah.
90-10, but
Yeah.
like blow, you know. And the only one that's been like that was the electric combustion one.
Uh-huh.
The rest of them are like neck and neck, and then there's like all these people that want a third opinion or a third answer, and I'm like, whoa, it's just a simple poll.
Yeah, calm down. I ran a poll on Instagram who was dressed better, myself or Jet. We were in an elevator in Paris, and I won the poll. So I really like that.
Because
Sort
people
of
feel sorry for you.
validated my fashion choices.
Yeah, just they feel sorry
Your
for you. Had nothing
followers
to do
are
with that.
extremely loyal, is all I can say.
Hoodie,
Exactly.
the hoodie and shorts look was stronger
I-
than Jet's. Yeah.
I've seen that hoodie for the last like 8 years.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure I've seen that hoodie for like the last 8 years.
Yeah, probably. I need to get some new ones.
Maybe
Zacho,
more.
thank you for your time. Always good stuff from you. Great analysis. And yeah, it's a bummer about GNCC, but we'll still see you around some of those races next year. And yeah, I'm sure I'll talk to you in one of my group texts in the next few days. So
Yeah, Joe, you're coming out sometime for a show. I don't know when, but
Yeah.
if you want to do.
that would be fantastic. Although he cannot talk about Insane Clown Posse. He's banned from talking ICP on the show.
I don't know this story, so I'll have to ask him.
He just started talking about how much he loves Insane Clown Posse last time he was in.
He's that guy. He just has some things that he's out with that are really weird. Like, recently he was like, I'm going. We were out on our bicycles, and he's like, I'm going straight to Taco Bell, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. Like what? And I'm like, for real? Like you're just going from a bike ride to Taco Bell? That's pretty
Yeah.
extreme. And he's like, yeah, nothing wrong with Taco Bell. And he was totally faking it.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah.
wasn't Taco Bell. And he just has some tangents, but he's one of the most probably like misunderstood people I've ever met. Like
He's low key funny. Yeah, he's very.
but just a weird sense of humor, like almost sort of a British sense of humor, I would say, like kind of dry.
Yeah.
And you can't tell if he's joking or serious, but once you figure him out, he's extremely funny.
I knew he was going to Triumph, but then when he dropped it on the show that he was going to Triumph, the way he did it make me think that he was joking. Like the way he just said it, I'm like, wait, is this a bit? Like, is this a bit? But I knew he was going, but the way he did it, I was like, is this a bit? He's so funny that way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good fun though. We've had a good time. Him and Jack are actually. I'm still helping Jack and Joey as well, and with my coach in Australia, Ryan Rao. So we're all just kind of teamed up and trying to get those boys ready for outdoors. So that's a little bit of a project for me as well. Going to go over to some GPs with Jack hopefully this year, and also maybe be at some races with Joey. So we'll see.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks for the time, Zacho. Always appreciate it. And talk soon, buddy. Thank you.
Heck yeah, thanks, Zach.
Take care, Zach.
Thank you. That's Zach Osborne, everybody. Brought to you by the folks at Wiseco Piston. Pulp 23 is the code to say with the folks at Wiseco. And good stuff from Zacho, as always.
Always.
Always good to have him
He's
on.
got such a unique perspective
He does.
on it.
I've had him on the Fly Racing Moto 60 show on Thursdays, the show that I do on Thursdays, and he's always brings some stuff.
And he's always been that way.
Yeah,
Even
he-
when he was before he had started winning a bunch of races in
Yeah.
the US, he's always been that way.
Yeah, absolutely.